Our series of 12, which will be covered over the year 2025, whereas it will be a 25th webinar of PIQS, Professional Institute of Quantity Surveyor and Cost Umbrella. Are extremely thankful to the guest speaker, Ms. Sumaira Khalid, for taking time out for today's session. Thank you all of you to joining us today. We are moving on our first slide. In today's webinar is divided into three main sections to provide a clear and structured understanding of the topic. First, we will explore the collaboration between Cost Umbrella and PIQS, the Pakistan Institute of Quantity Surveyors, and how this partnership benefits the industry. Next, we will dive into a RIBA plan of works, a widely recognized framework for projects delivery in the construction and design sectors. And last, finally, we will discuss the role and importance of project management offices, PMO, in ensuring successful projects execution. Each section will include relevant slides to guide us through the key concepts. Let's get started with the first section. Let's move on the next slide. Okay. In the first section, we will focus on the collaboration between Cost Umbrella and PIQS, the Pakistan Institute of Quantity Surveyors. This partnership is an effort to enhance industry knowledge and professional development. We will cover four key items: the nature of our collaboration with PIQS, the list of complete webinars planned for this series, the continuing professional development CPD programs we have planned, and the range of services offered by Cost Umbrella. This section will give us a clear picture of how we are working together to support the industry and provide valuable resource for professionals like you. Let's begin. Moving on the next slide. CU collaboration Cost Umbrella with PIQS is all about empowering professionals in the construction industry. We aim to go beyond just theoretical knowledge by incorporating practical insights and real-time case studies into our sessions. This initiative is designed to bring the gap between academic expertise and industry practices. Many engineers are highly skilled but often lack exposure to industry-specific terminologies, standards, and best practices. Through this webinar series, you will not only gain relevant knowledge, but also learn from real-world examples that will enhance your understanding and applications of these concepts. We are truly excited about this opportunity and deeply grateful to PIQS management and for trusting Cost Umbrella to plan and conduct this series. Let's move forward and explore what's in store for you. Now I would like to invite Vice Chairman of PIQS, Mr. Chaudhry Faisal, to give us brief introduction and transformation of PIQS. Over to you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I welcome you all to today's webinar, which is the first webinar of a series of which will be coming up in the coming days. So I would like to introduce PIQS in my next 5 minutes. So Pakistan Professional Institute of Quantity Surveyor, which was formerly known as QSAP, Quantity Surveyor Association of Pakistan. It is a professional forum which is dedicated to advancing the field of quantity surveying and commercial management in the built environment. PIQS or QSAP, it was established in 2007 in the UAE. And then through the passage of time from 2007 to 24, we formally got registered this in the name of PIQS with the Security Exchange Commission of Pakistan in 2024. And this is, by the way, this is our first webinar, which is in the name of PIQS. And the primary objective of PIQS is to share knowledge, promote best practices, and support the professional development of its members. PIQS is governed by a board, and which is supported by 4 regional committees having representations in different parts of the globe, which is mainly UAE, Saudi, Qatar, and Oman. And then it is having 7 global committees, which are Knowledge Delivery Committee, IT, Talent Hunting Committee, Career Support Committee, Academic Support Committee, and Treasury. PIQS maintains affiliation with the various reputable professional and academic bodies, which we all know, RICS, Pakistan Association Dubai, and University of Management and Technology. At the moment, PIQS is having global and 5 regional WhatsApp group for the way, as you know, with the advancement of the technology to benefit our members. So we are running basically 1 global WhatsApp groups and 5 regional WhatsApp groups. Again, they are located in the UAE, Saudi, Qatar, Oman, and Pakistan, with a total membership of more than 2,000. So I would like that all members, I would like to all members that if you would like to benefit others or you would like to benefit from the PIQS, then PIQS is the forum where really you can join us, and we will be more than pleased to welcome you. And if please you would like to join, you can reach out the admin of PIQS. That's it from my side, and hope you would enjoy the 2 days webinar, and which is being arranged in collaboration with Cost Umbrella. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the insightful session. Now we are moving on the next slide. In this section, we will cover the 12 webinars in our series. The first webinar will introduce the RIBA Plan of Work and Project Management Office, PMO, exploring their roles in project delivery. The second will focus on feasibility studies and viability assessments using financial ratios like ROI and NPV. We will then dive into design development, stage gating, cost planning, and budgeting with real world case studies aligned with RICS standards. Following that, we will discuss value management, bidding processes, procurement schedules, EVM, cost control, risk management, and quality management, each with practical insights to help you grow professionally. In this section, we are excited to share the detail about the continuing professional development CPD programs we are offering in collaborating with PIQS. These programs are designed to enhance your skill and knowledge, ensuring you stay ahead in the construction industry. We are currently offering 3 CPDs, 2 in KSA and 1 in Pakistan. In KSA, the first is titled Bid Preparation, focusing on the skill and techniques needed to develop competitive and winning bids. The second is Cost Planning, which will equip you with the knowledge to create accurate and realistic cost plans aligned with industry standard. And in Pakistan, this CPT is titled Career in Quantity Surveying, aimed at helping professionals understand the scope, opportunities, and best practices in the field of quantity surveying. Well, most importantly, we are planning to launch 2 comprehensive paid courses for industry experts. First is bid preparation and cost planning. In bid preparation, this course will provide practical knowledge on preparing competitive and winning bids, covering every step from understanding clients' requirements to submitting a polished proposal. In cost planning, this course will focus on developing accurate cost plans, ensuring you can manage project finances effectively and align them with industry standards like NRM1 by RICS. Well, the detailed and schedule for these paid courses will be announced very soon, inshallah. Our goal is to ensure that attendees of these courses gain the confidence and expertise to work independently, producing high quality bids and cost plans that meet industry demands. These initiatives reflect our commitment to empowering professional with practical real world skills that drive success in the construction industry. So stay tuned for more updates and look forward to seeing you in these programs. Let me tell you about the Cost Umbrella. The organization behind this webinar series. Cost Umbrella is a project management consultancy firm with its headquartered in the UAE and the regional offices in Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, KSA. We basically specialize in a wide range of services, including project management, cost management and cost planning, quantity surveying, value engineering, life cycle costing, project control and risk management. We have project performance audits, feasibility studies and financial modeling, valuation services. We have a training and professional development. Uh, our team has a proven track record of working on a mega projects across various sectors, delivering exceptional results through our expertise and commitments to excellence. Uh, for the more details and services, projects, and team, you can visit our website. Is www.costumbrella.com. We are proud of our contribution to the industry and look forward to sharing our knowledge and experience with you through this webinar series, inshallah. Before I introduce to the guest speaker, please, all of you note that we have 10 minutes will be for question answer session. Please keep sending your question in the chat box, which will be entertained in the end. And now I would like to introduce our honorable speaker, Ms. Sumaira Khalid, lead this session with extensive expertise in structural engineering, contract management, and construction supervision. She brings a wealth of knowledge to the table. Over to you, ma'am.
My dear professionals, Assalamu alaikum, marhaba. My name is Engineer Sumaira Khalid. I hold a master's degree in structural engineering. I have over 17 years of experience in design, construction supervision, project management, and consultancy. I am happy to be here with you to share the insight on the introduction to the Project Management Office, PMO, and RIBA framework of work, and inshallah, will help you better understand their role in successful project delivery. First, we will explore the RIBA plan of work. This section will help you understand what a plan of work actually is, its significance in construction industry. We will also look at some well-known plan of works being used in construction industry across different regions of the globe. Later, we will dive deeper into the RIBA plan of work, breaking down each state, its associated outcomes, tasks performed, and deliverables. This will give you a comprehensive understanding how the RIBA frame of work guides projects from inception to completion. Okay, moving to our next slide, let's start by defining what a plan of work actually is. A plan of work is a structured framework that outlines the stages, task, deliverable required to successfully deliver a project from inception to completion. Its primary objective is to provide clarity, consistency, and systematic approach to manage projects, ensuring all stakeholders are aligned and objectives are met effectively. Now let's have a look at the 4 well-known plans of the work used in the construction projects. First one that we are going to understand in detail today is RIBA plan of work, introduced first in 1963 as a framework for architects and clients. It includes 8 stages covering everything from project definition to completion. Second one is the total cost management TMC framework provided by AACE, the Association for the Advancement of Cost Engineering. This is a structured approach to managing costs throughout the project and asset life cycle. It integrates cost engineering, scheduling, estimating, and risk management to optimize resources and to enhance decision making. The third one is PMI, Project Management Institute's Project Life Cycle, a 6-stage framework covering feasibility, design, development, testing, deployment, and its closure. Front-end loading is another useful technique being used in the engineering and construction for better planning and decision making before execution of the project. Each of these frameworks serve as a roadmap for the project delivery tailored to different industries and regions around the globe. Okay, fine. Moving to our next slide, there are different plans of works being used in different regions globally. The slides are moving a bit slow, so don't worry, it will appear on your screen. The third slide I am talking about, there are different plans of the work used in different regions globally. I'm sharing you this for your information. You will get all these slides after your session, and you can also explore more, and you can share your insight with me and with my team via your emails. Moving ahead, let's now dive deeper into RIBA plan of work. First, a bit of history. The Royal Institute of British Architects, RIBA, introduced its plan of work in 1963 as a framework to standardize design and construction processes. Over the year, it has undergone several revisions to adapt to the evolving need of the industry. The first major overhaul was done in 2013, and the recent updated version has been introduced in 2020, which introduced greater flexibility and focuses on the sustainability, digital tools, and collaboration. The RIBA plan of the work is basically consisted of 8 stages from stage 0 to stage 7. We will explore all these stages in details in a couple of minutes, inshallah. My dear professionals, here you must be concerned about why to know about RIBA, why the RIBA plan of work is important for us as professionals. So let me provide you a bit of details that it's a clear roadmap for the project delivery, ensuring all stakeholders are aligned, and it promotes collaboration among architects, engineers, contractors, and client, while enhancing efficiency by defining the tasks, deliverables, and responsibilities at every stage of the project. It supports risk management by identifying potential issues early in the process. It ensures quality and consistency by adhering to the industry best practices. In summary, the RIBA plan of work is a powerful tool for effective project management, ensuring projects are delivered on time, within budget, and to the highest standard. Let's now explore each stage in detail. Moving ahead, we will begin with our first stage, that is stage 0. Strategic definition. RIBA define it as a foundation for the project. This stage ensures that the project aligns with the client's goal, budget, and risk tolerance by evaluating different options and selecting the most viable one. There are the few key tasks that are being performed at this stage 0. That number 1 is define client's requirement. Means work closely with the client to outline needs, objectives, and expectations of the client. Number 2, develop a business case. Analyze risks, feasibility, and budget to assess project is viable or not. Number 3, the task performed at the third level is evaluate all the options, compare different approaches, and select the most practical, sustainable, financially sound solution. And incorporate lesson learned, review the feedback from the past projects, and avoid any mistakes and to improve your efficiency. The next task that is being done at this stage is conduct site appraisals. Assess potential locations based upon the accessibility, constraints, and the suitability of the project. After that, you will have a set of information outputs with you that are the business client documents that outlines project need and objectives. Business case report that justifies the chosen option through the financial risk feasibility analysis. If I summarize, stage 0 is crucial for the project success as it ensures clear strategy, well-defined objectives, and viable approach before moving to the next stage. With the strong foundations in place, we can now proceed to the next stage of the project management, that is stage number 1. Stage number 1 focuses on developing the project brief and ensuring the project is feasible for the selected site. The key outcome is having the project brief approved by the client, confirming alignments with their requirements, with their budgets, and all site constraints. The key tasks that are being performed at this stage include preparing a project brief, definitely defining outcomes, sustainability goals, and the quality standards. Number 2, conduct all feasibility studies, assess the project practicality, considering site conditions, budget, and the timelines. Then agree on project budget. Ensure financial expectations are in place, are met as well. Source site information, conduct surveys and the assessments to understand constraints, develop a project program. Now here's the point: to develop a project program that establishes a key milestone and clear timeline to execute the project. And finally, create a project execution plan that defines the delivery approach. These are the major key tasks performed and the deliverables of this stage. If I conclude stage 1, it ensures a solid foundation by finalizing a brief, confirming feasibility, aligning all stakeholders. With all these elements intact, in place, the projects move forward with clarity and more confidence. The next stage of the RIBA frame of work, stage 2, is outlined as concept design. Stage 2 marks the beginning of the project visual and functional development. The key outcomes is client's approval of the architectural concept, ensuring it aligns with the project brief, budget, and the strategic goals of the project. There are some core tasks that are being performed at the stage 2 that includes develop the architectural concept, integrating all engineering costs, project strategies into the design. Then identify and agree on a brief deviation. Yani, ensure every change is being documented and approved by the client. Then conduct regular design reviews by collaborating with the client and stakeholders for the feedback. The final core task at this stage is to prepare the stage design program that defines timeline, key milestones for the design phase. Advancing to the key deliverables at this stage, then finally you will get these documents: project brief updates, signed off stage reports, project strategies, outline specifications. If I conclude, stage 2 transforms ideas into tangible concept, aligning design with the client's expectation, budget, and strategic direction. This will lay a foundation. Now project is ready for detailed design development in the next phase. RIBA plan of work stage 3 is spatial coordination. This stage is exclusively added in 2020, replacing developed design of 2013's model. Stage 3 focuses on refining and integrating the architectural and engineering designs to ensure they work effectively. The key outcomes is a spatially coordinated design, also known as schematic design. There are some core tasks being performed at this stage, which includes conducting design studies, engineering analysis, cost exercises to refine the concept. Ensure the design aligns with the cost plan, project strategies, and outline specifications. Manage changes through change control procedures and develop an updated stage design program to set timelines and milestones. These are the few tasks that will provide you with key deliverables, including signed off stage report that confirms client approval, updated project strategies and outline specifications that defines material, systems, and sustainability approaches, updated cost plan that ensures budget alignment, planning application that ensures securing all necessary approvals. Stage 3 ensures a successfully, fully integrated, spatially coordinated design, setting the foundation for detailed technical development of the next phase. Okay, now when we talk about the stage 4 of the RIBA plan of work, it focuses on finalizing all detailed design informations to ensure that project is fully ready for construction now. The key tasks by the relevant teams include develop an architectural and engineering technical design to the level suitable for manufacturing and construction, prepare and coordinate building system information with the design teams, integrate specialist subcontractor information for the full system alignment, establish a stage design program to define the key milestones of this stage. And finally, then you will get some key deliverables at this stage that includes execution information that will outline how the project will be built, final specification detailing the material, systems, and the standards of the project, residual project strategies. This is very important, covering all sustainability and risk issues. Building regulation application is also developed at this stage to ensure compliance with the corresponding standards. Now, if we summarize the main thing of the stage 4, it finalizes all the technical details, ensuring the project is fully coordinated and for construction it is ready, paving the way for the execution phase now. When we will see the next phase of the RIBA, you can see it is basically the construction phase. Stage 5 marks transition from the design to reality with the goal of completing construction and commissioning for the handover phase now. The key tasks that are being performed at this stage includes finalizing site logistics, definitely to ensure efficient and safe construction, manufacture and install building systems, monitoring progress against the construction program, that's very important, conduct quality inspection to meet required standard, and then resolve all the site queries, issues to prevent any potential delays. And then it comes the commissioning building systems to ensure its proper functionality. At this stage, team prepares a building manual for operation and maintenance of the building. At this stage, there are some key deliverables that have been achieved, and that includes number 1, very important one, building manual that includes health and safety files and the fire safety information and many other like this. Practical completion certificates confirming construction is complete. Very important thing is defects are noted here and the and the strategy is developed to resolve these defects as well. Asset information is gathered for the future maintenance and management of the building or the project, whatever you have designed. If I conclude the stage 5, it ensures successful realization of the project with quality construction, system commissioning, and thorough documentation, making the building ready for the use. Now, with this, finally, the stage we achieve is stage 6, that's the handover, where the completed building is formally handed over to the client and focus shifts to the ensuring a smooth transition into use now. The primary outcome of this stage is handover of the building, and the very, very important one, to conclude all the building contracts that were being signed. The core tasks in this stage involve handing over of the building in line with plan, ensuring clients' operational needs. A review of the project performance is very important, is conducted to assess how well the project met its objective and identify all lessons learned. Then seasonal commissioning is very important, that has been undertaken under this stage, ensures building system performs effectively under different conditions, and any potential defects that are being highlighted are rectified to meet the required standards. Very, very important aspect that mostly neglected by the engineer is the part of this stage, that is post-occupancy evaluation. Post-occupancy evaluation is conducted to gather feedback on building performance and user satisfaction. The information exchanges during this stage are very essential for the closing out of project very effectively. This includes feedback on the project performance as well, and all the certificates, final certificates, interim certificates, and whatever certificates are needed for the building or the project. In summary, stage 6 ensures a smooth handover, addressing defects, conducting evaluations, collecting feedbacks to ensure the building meets the client's needs as well as support successful operation. Okay, now with this, definitely we come to stage 7, that's final stage, and that is building in use or the project in use, where the focus shifts to the long-term operation, maintenance, and performance of the building. The primary outcome of this stage is to ensure building is used, operated, and maintained efficiently, meeting the client's need and achieving all the intended project outcomes. The core tasks that are being performed at this stage are implementing facilities management and asset management strategies and a post-occupancy evaluation to assess building performance in use that I have explained earlier as well. At this stage, there are the few information exchanges that includes the feedback performer on the occupancy, on the post-occupancy evaluation, and updated building manuals, which includes all necessary updates to the health and the safety files and the fire safety information to reflect changes or the lesson learned during this stage. If I summarize, stage 7 is about ensuring the building performs as intended over its life cycle. For a quick look of the details and processes of the RIBA plan of work, you can refer to the one-pager flow sheet provided by the RIBA that has been shown by our team on the next slide, if you can see. Now, the slide is with you people. You can see this slide. Here, I will like to take a 3 minutes break and you can have a quick summary of the RIBA stages from this table. And also in chat section, there is a link of a document pinned. You can also click that and share as shared by the admin and fill that performa for the future collaboration of us, inshallah. Let's have 3 minutes break. Well, after a short break, hopefully you are all fresh now to start the second part and the final part of our webinar. Here we will explore the Project Management Office, PMO. In this section, we will dive into what the PMO actually is, its type, its function as defined by PMI and RIGS. We will also discuss the goals, benefits of establishing a PMO, the steps involved in setting one up, the governing documents like standard operating procedures that guide its operation. Additionally, we will also cover key performance indicators, KPIs, methodologies, and certifications, as also the Project Management Information System, PMIS, that supports PMO effectiveness. This part will provide you with a comprehensive understanding of how a PMO can enhance project delivery and organizational success. Let's start by defining what Project Management Office actually is. There are various definitions provided by the industry standards and experts, each highlighting different aspects of the PMO's role and purpose. PMI has defined PMO in Project Management Body of Knowledge Guide 7th edition that PMO is management structure that standardizes project-related governance processes and facilitates the sharing of the resources, tools, methodologies, and techniques. It ensures consistency and efficiency across the projects. We can also define PMO as a centralized organization dedicated to improving the practice and the results of the project management. It focuses on enhancing project outcomes through the best practices and continuous improvement. In summary, a PMO serves as a central hub for standardizing processes, providing resources, and supporting project managers to ensure successful project delivery. Its roles varies depending upon the organizational need, but its core purpose is to enhance project management practices and outcomes. On the slide, you can see the 5 main definitions of the PMO, and you can read these definitions when you will get the slides. Let's continue by uncovering the next section. PMI 2021 states there are the 3 main PMO models: supportive, controlling, and directive. In practice, most PMOs combine elements from these models to create a tailored approach that suits the specific needs of their own project and their own organizations. If we define a supportive PMO, this type of PMO acts as a guide for project teams. It provides best practices, tools, templates, training to help teams to manage projects more effectively. It does not enforce rules, but it offers advice and coaching. Teams can also access knowledge from the past projects to learn from the previous experiences. This approach works well for the organizations where project teams have more independence in managing their work on projects and on any building system. Controlling PMO, the controlling PMO does everything that a supportive PMO does, but with more oversight. It ensures teams follow set processes by checking compliance through audits and reviews. This helps organizations maintain consistency in project management while giving teams more flexibility. Final level is directive PMO. This is the more structured type of the PMO. It not only provides tools and ensures compliance, but also directs project execution. The PMO takes full responsibility for the project delivery, and the project managers report directly to it. This type is used in organizations where strict control and standardization are very necessary, especially for the large and the complex projects. If we move next to the functions of the PMO, Project Management Office is essential for efficient project execution by establishing governance, standardization, and compliance with the industry regulation. It streamlines project planning, scheduling, and resource management, ensuring optimal allocation of manpower, tool, and material. By implementing cost management and budget control, the PMO prevents overruns, improves financial oversight, and identifies cost-saving opportunities. Additionally, it strengthens risk management by identifying potential threats, developing mitigation plans as well, and ensuring smooth project execution. To enhance efficiency, the PMO enforces quality assurance as well, that monitors performance through the real-time reporting and facilitates all stakeholders to communicate and to coordinate. It also plays a crucial role in change management, helping teams adapt to evolving project requirements with minimizing disruptions. By integrating advanced technologies, automations, innovative project management tools, the PMO boosts productivity and ensures organizations remain competitive. Ultimately, these functions enable a very, very successful project delivery, ensuring timelines, budget adherence, and high quality outcomes. And we move to the next slide, that are the benefits of the PMO. The PMO brings significant value to the organizations by ensuring consistency, optimizing cost, and improving project efficiency. The standardized reporting make project performance evaluation clearer and more transparent. By enforcing structured planning, budgeting, resource allocation, the PMO reduces errors and enhances coordination. Cost reductions are achieved through continuous expense monitoring, while efficient project completion is ensured by streamlining communication as well as reporting. Additionally, the PMO aligns project with the strategic goals, preventing resource wastage on non-value adding initiatives. Beyond operational efficiency, PMO enhances decision making by organizing data, monitoring leadership potentials, and maintaining quality assurance. It centralizes all information, improving accessibility and transparency while eliminating all inconsistency in reportings. Risk management is another crucial benefit, as PMO proactively identifies and mitigates potential challenges, preventing project delays and cost overruns. Ultimately, it enables organizations and within organization and over the organization to execute projects seamlessly, delivering value with greater accuracy, with greater speed, and more effectiveness. Okay, fine, then definitely you all are interested now to know how one can establish or an organization can establish a PMO. We will discuss how to establish a PMO. Setting up a PMO requires a clear process to ensure it aligns with the organization's need and goals. Here are the 10 key steps to establish a PMO. I will define each step one by one. The first step is to define PMO's objective and scopes. It is important to outline the purpose, goals, and boundaries of the PMO to align it with the organization's overall strategy. The second step is we need to choose a PMO type that I have explained earlier. Organization can select from the supportive, controlling, or a directive PMO based upon their need and their culture as well. The third step to develop a PMO is governance, PMO governance and framework. This includes setting up policies, procedures, and decision-making structure to guide PMO activities to ensure consistency. Now, the fourth step, once a framework is in place, we build the PMO team and structure. This involves selecting skilled professionals, defining their roles and responsibilities, establishing reporting line within the PMO. or within the organization as well. The next step is to implement project management tools and technologies using the right software and systems help streamline the project planning, tracking, reporting, and in improving its efficiency as well. The sixth stage is after that we must standardize processes and methodologies. And then another key step is to integrate risk and quality management. The eighth step that follows is we also need to monitor and evaluate PMO performance regularly by tracking key performance indicators, KPIs. By using matrices, organization can assess effectiveness and make necessary improvement. The second last step in establishing a PMO is ensuring stakeholders' engagement and communication. A successful PMO fosters collaboration, transparency, and clear communication with all project stakeholders. Final step is continuous improvement and adaptation are very necessary for the long-term success of the PMO. By following these steps, an organization can establish a strong and well-functioning PMO that supports project success and enhance overall efficiency of the organization and the project. Okay, fine. We have defined the steps of establishing a PMO. Then there is a need to define all the necessary SOPs and the governing documents. Governing documents are essential for a PMO, ensuring project aligns with the organizational goal, maintain quality, and optimize all resources. The defined rules, responsibilities, and the processes to enhance communication, accountability, and the compliance. The key document includes PMO Charter for defining purpose and authority, the project management framework for standardizing methodologies, and standard operating procedures for clear execution guidelines. The risk in the quality management plans that mitigate uncertainties and uphold standards. Then cost and resource management plans must be drafted up to optimize budget and allocations and communication plans to streamline stakeholder engagement. The very important document is change management procedure document that controls scope variations. All these documents create a well-structured, efficient, and standardized approach for the project success. With these documents, if we move ahead, then there is a need to define key performance indicators. Key performance indicators are very, very crucial for monitoring the performance of both the projects as well as project management office. Kindly move to the next slide, please. I think there is a bit slow internet. Oh, now it's fine. KPIs. Okay. KPI help to assess project success, track progress, and identify areas that need improvement. They provide data to ensure that the project stays on track in terms of time, in terms of scope, in terms of budget, helping the PMO make informed decisions and take all necessary collective actions in time. In terms of the project performance KPIs, two main key metrics are SPI and CPI. SPI stands for the Scheduled Performance Index, whereas CPI stands for the Cost Performance Index. SPI shows how efficiently time is being used, while CPI measures how well the project stays within the budget. Another important metrics like schedule variance, SV, cost variance will help identify deviations from the plan so the PMO can adjust its timelines and resources accordingly. Risk and the compliance KPIs are also very important. They focus on how well risks are managed and how closely the project follows all the design standards and the legal regulations. Quality management KPIs are also there to track the project adherence to the quality standards. Matrices like defect rates, rework cost, NRCs, NCR's non-conformance reports measures how often issues arise and how much they cost to fix them. Finally, the quality audits and the labor productivity rates also help to identify and resolve any quality issues early in the process. Okay, fine. Defining all these KPI, they have different formulas and they have different calculation procedures for those, and clear understanding. You have to join the paid courses and the further seminars. Inshallah, in the upcoming webinars, you will also get insight on how to calculate these KPIs, how to make them practical in your approach. Finally, PMO efficiency KPI assess how effectively the PMO manage projects. Key metrics include project success rate, which looks at the whether projects meet their objectives, or whether project meet their objectives and are on time or not. Are they on their within their budget, or they have lagged their budget? The actual duration versus baseline duration help track delays. The PMO cost efficiency evaluates the cost effectiveness of the PMO operations. With the definition of all these KPIs, now I would like to move ahead. We will move to the next slide where we will look how PMO add value to the organization in real time. Okay, fine. On your screen, you are seeing some stats. The establishment of project management office is becoming increasingly common across organizations of all sizes. According to the recent data, 93% of the large organizations, 81% of the mid-sized organization, and 61% of the small organizations are now featuring project management office. This growing trend indicates the widespread recognition of importance of the structured project management practices. A dedicated PMO helps ensure the projects are aligned with the organizational goals, providing better oversight and control, which is very, very crucial in project success. The value contributed by PMO is evident in improved project outcomes. Here's another stat, as you can see on the slide. As reported by the PM Solutions in 2022, organizations with established PMO saw 33% increase in project completed within budget. That's very important. Customer satisfactions are also improved by 27%, reflecting the positive impact of the better managed projects. That's a great outcome. Additionally, the PMO contributed to the 25% increase in both productivity and project success rates. These stats highlight the significant benefit of the PMO in enhancing efficiency, reducing cost, boosting overall project performance. And these are very important for you to understand how beneficial PMO actually is. Okay, fine. There's another statistical data provided on the next slide. We will explore about PMO methodologies on this slide. Documented project management methodology is very, very critical for ensuring consistency and success across the projects. According to the recent survey data, 77% of the organizations have a formalized methodologies in place. Among these, 39% develop their own in-house methodologies, while 27% adopts PMI, project management body of knowledge, with 11% uses Prince2. These methodologies provide structured approaches helping project teams to stay organized, meet the deadlines, and to manage the risk efficiently. The importance of the project management methodologies became evident when considering performance outcomes. Organizations that apply a methodology to at least 75% of their projects report significantly lower failure rates. I would like to repeat my sentence. The importance of the project management methodologies became very evident when considering project performance outcomes. Organizations that apply methodologies to at least 75% of their projects report significant low failure rates. In contrast, 53% projects in organizations without a methodology tend to perform poorly. Moreover, 70% of the organization are actively working on improving their project management practices, demonstrating a continuous effort to refine processes and enhance project success rates. These highlights show how essential it is to have a well-defined methodology for effective project management. Now we will uncover the topic of the PMO certification. PMO certification is very important for ensuring that project managers have the skill and the knowledge needed to lead projects successfully. Studies shows 80% of high-performing projects are led by the certified project managers, highlighting the significant impact certifications have on the project success. Over the time, certifications like PMI and Prince2 have become more prevalent, with a percentage of the certified professionals raising from 24% to about 46%, while internal company certifications have decreased from 22% to 10%. This trend reflects the increasing value placed on recognized certifications in the industry. Organizations with the high maturity levels in the project management tend to have higher certification rates, with 95% of the project managers certified compared to just 61 in low maturity organizations. This demonstrates that the certifications are not only important for the individual project success, but also for the overall maturity and effectiveness of an organization's project. Effectiveness of the organization as well as PMO. Certified managers are better equipped to handle complex projects, leading to the better performance and the outcomes. Okay, fine. Now, with the next slide, I will be moving to the last part and the last topic of my webinar series. The Project Management Information System, a very important topic, is a digital platform designed to support the management of the construction projects. It integrates various data, processes, and communication tools into one system, providing project managers with a comprehensive view of all project activities. PMIS system facilitates the planning, execution, monitoring, and control of the project by streamlining workflows, improving collaboration, and ensuring that all project stakeholders are on the same page. Very important thing. These systems help in tracking project progress, managing resources, mitigating risk, and ensuring that the project stays on schedule and within the budget. In GCC, several PMIS systems are widely used to manage construction project efficiently. Econix is a cloud-based collaboration platform that streamlines document management, communication, and workflow automation. Primavera is a project scheduling software that helps with the project planning and controlling timelines. Unify is another software that provides comprehensive project cost management and document control features. Very, very significant is GIS, Geographic Information Systems, that allows for the spatial data analysis and management. It enhances site planning and decision making. Time-lapse cameras are now currently being used for capturing project progress visually, offering real-time insights. Similarly, drones have increasingly been used for surveying and monitoring construction sites as well, providing accurate data and improving site management. Together, these tools improve efficiency, communication, and data management throughout the construction life cycle. Now we are at the end of our reading and the informative session. This is all from my side. Wish you all best of luck in your life, and a sincere prayers for all of you for the strong bond with the Almighty. Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullahu khairan fid dunya wal akhirah. Many thanks, my dear professional, for listening. Now I will hand over the mic to Mr. Aqib. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Sumaira, for such a great insights sharing with us. Now we have question and answer session. We have some questions in line. So first question shared by Mr. Anosh. And the question is, there are 4 well-known plans of work in slide number 10. Please advise that in which industry these plans of work are being used. I would like to request Mr. Babar Zahir, President, PIQS KSA chapter. Please answer, sir. Over to you.
Okay, so on slide 10, basically there are four different plans of work which we have shared. If you can go back to slide 10. So the first one is RIBA, okay, which we have explained comprehensively in its presentation. RIBA is widely being used in the private sector and the semi-governmental sector. And especially if we talk here about Saudi market, companies like PAF and the well-known private companies are using RIBA plan of work. Secondly, the PMI is also widely being used not only in the construction industry, is I mean in all the industries such as in IT industry, the companies are using this plan of work. And FEL, which is front end loading, this one is what widely being used in the oil and gas sector. So these are the four plans. And AEC, the Association for the Advancement of Cost Engineering, basically this is an American firm. This plan of work is, it's not that widely being used here in the GCC countries. Mostly it's being used in the USA and USA in North America regions. But some of the companies also here in GCC countries they're also adopting. But this one is mainly being used for the cost planning only.
Next question by Khurram Shehzad. Please explain FEL and POW in more details. I would like to request Engineer Ismail, please.
Okay. Yes. So FEL, this is again, as I mentioned earlier, this is front end loading project management, and this plan of work is being used in the oil and gas sector. All the projects here in Saudi Arabia from Saudi Aramco, are based on the front end loading plan of work. So there are basically three stages: FEL 1, FEL 2, and FEL 3. In FEL 2, we do the business appraisals, and in FEL 1 we do the business appraisal, and in FEL 2 we do the project scope definitions, and in FEL 3, which is front end engineering design, we do the concept design, and we issue the bid, the request for proposal documents for the bidding purposes. And then the contractor is basically responsible for the detailed design and the execution of the project. So as I mentioned earlier, this plan of work is widely being used in the oil and gas sector. Please.
All right, sir. We have a third question by Tanveer Ahmed. In which stage of RIBA or concept and detailed master planning included? Also, what design maturity percentage covered in each stage of RIBA out of total design? What is design guardship? Why is needed, and who is responsible for it?
Okay, I think this we have comprehensively covered in our presentation. In our slides, we have discussed each and every RIBA stage and the associated deliverables and the activities we are performing. But again, there are basically the eight stages. The design, if we talk from the design perspective, the master plan is developed in stage 1, which is preparation and brief. And then from that, we start the next 3 stages are related to the design. Stage 2 is the concept design. If we talk about the maturity level of the design, it's not actually defined in the RIBA, and it's slightly different. But if you want to bring into the percentages, we can say that from 5 to 10%, or maybe 5 to 12 or 15%, design is matured in this stage. Next is the spatial coordination, which is stage 3. And the spatial coordination is also known as schematic design. So during the schematic design, the design maturity level is enhanced to 60 to 70, 75%, where you have all the plan, the flow plans, and the elevation, cross sections, all are finalized in this stage. And the next is the technical design. Okay, the stage 5. So in stage 5 of RIBA plan of work. So in this stage, we conclude the design and we issue the package for the RFP for the bidding. Okay, so these are the maturity level and the design stages if we align with the RIBA plan of work.
All right, sir. We have one more question. Can you align RIBA stages with RICS cost planning stages? This question is by Mr. Mustafa.
Okay, thank you so much, Mustafa, for this question. Uh, yes, we can align if you see the new rule of measurement NR1, which is available on the RICS website. And in NR1, if you go to page number 25, you can see they have provided a table. In that table, they have already aligned the RIBA stages with the cost planning stages. So, for example, for the stage 0 of RIBA, uh, the developer are basically developing the rough order of cost estimate, which we call the ROM estimate. And then the stage 1, we develop the order of cost estimate. And then in the next 3 stages, which is basically the concept design, spatial coordination, and technical design, we do the cost plan 1, cost plan 2, and cost plan 3. Now, each of the cost plan has its own objective. There are different accuracy ranges for these cost plans, which are comprehensively defined in this NR1. And then during the rebus stage 6, we do the formal cost plan 4. And then on the stage 7, which which is which is used basically which is defined as a use in the RIBA plan of work, we do the formal cost plan 5. So these are the cost planning and the RIBA stages, and this is how we can align with them. But again, this table is very important. You might check and you might you might download NRM1 and you can see page number 25 over there.
Thank you, sir. We have more question by Ali Raza. Why only discuss theory? Why not the practical example? These type of theory we can read on internet.
Thank you so much, Ari, for this question. If you see the title of the webinar is basically an introduction to PMO and introduction to RIBA stages, and this was our first webinar of the 12 series we have planned. So in the introduction, we are just giving insight and the industry practices about the RIBA and the PMO. We have not built any case study, okay, and even I don't think so that we can build a case study and we can explain this 1 hour. We just collected the statistics from different entities and professionals to build this presentation. But if you see in the next title, the next plan webinars, for each webinar we will develop a real-time case study, and you will see that how, for example, if for the cost planning, or let's say the next webinar is the feasibility and the valuation. So in that webinar, we will build a case study and we will share the relevant file with you, and you would be able to learn that how these the viability assessment and the financial ratios are being used in the industry. But for this one, because this was just an introduction, so we just give the industry best practices.
Thank you so much, sir. We hope today's session was interesting and full of knowledge for all the attendees and audience. We are extremely thankful to Ms. Sumaira Khalid for the wonderful presentations. Thanks to all the attendees. The certificates for today's session will be distributed to all attendees through their registered email IDs. Our upcoming webinar will focus on feasibility analysis and viability evaluations. This session will focus on the importance of feasibility studies, the objectives, and how they benefits project planning. We will walk you through a real-time case studies demonstrating how a feasibility studies is developed, including the use of key financial ratios like ROI, NPV, net present values, and IRR. You will learn how these ratios work and how they help determine the viability of an investment, ensuring you can informed decision in your projects. Please stay tuned for the upcoming 11 webinars and keep visiting the LinkedIn page of PIQS and Cost Umbrella for more information. Thank you very much.